What's poppin'? Throw the shit that the AIDS on. You heard? Oh, man. What's really good? What's poppin'? Monkey Muns, what up? Louis V, what's populating? What's really good? Facts, 930 cash, that movie dropping. You heard? 930 cash, that movie dropping. That shit is an hour and a half long, so I don't know how long y'all dudes got to watch, but it's premiering at 930. If you can't watch the whole thing, you put it on your save, your watch later, save to watch later, and you finish watching that later. But that movie is dropping, and it's an hour and a half. You heard? Matter of fact, I supposed to have put the title, HBO, Showtime. All y'all niggas holler at me, man, because I'm giving y'all the story of this shit, but this shit is a whole movie. You heard? This shit is a whole movie, and it needs to be a real motion picture. Film movie, my nigga, based on actual events. Bro, you asking too fucking much, man. Word up, man. It's too early for communication. Stop communicating with me, nigga. But yeah, man. You heard? That video, that movie is dropping. You feel me? It's an hour and a half long. I'm letting dudes know now the story is gruesome. So if you're not a dude that's used to hearing gruesome type of stories, you might want to skip this one. You feel me? But I want to apologize in advance to the victims' families. Because I should have did that. I did this a while ago, so I wasn't on my disclaimer shit. Like, I need to be on my disclaimer shit and let dudes know, like, you feel me? I apologize in advance to the victims' families of the story. You feel what I'm saying? Like, none of that shit is funny. None of that shit is just made for entertainment. I'm just telling us something that I lived through. You feel me? That I was there for. You know what I mean? So 930, that shit jumping off, man. Y'all niggas get a chance to see that movie. You heard? It's been on Patreon for 6 months or whatever. On Patreon exclusively only, you feel me? So, now I'm bringing it to YouTube, and now I'm about to start filming another movie for Patreon, you feel me? Ace Boogie, I appreciate that donation, my brother. I appreciate that super chat, appreciate that donation, bro. Real facts. KX, I appreciate that, my brother. KX, why not? I appreciate that donation, my brother. Appreciate all y'all dudes hitting up that Cash App. Appreciate that Cash App love y'all been showing. Cash App, $ genpopfam, you heard? LAZ, kid with the slave shackle tats, you feel me? I appreciate all that love y'all be showing, because Lord knows I need it, my nigga. You heard? I got to get out of New York, nigga. It's too expensive to live out this bitch, nigga. I'm drowning. Somebody out there I need a big fan out there to just say, Laz, listen, man, I enjoy the work that you put in. You could have my condo in motherfucking Long Island. I don't never be there anyway. I'm always in Hollywood. You heard? Just take the condo. That's what I need. Y'all niggas want to really show some support? I need a crib rent-free, my nigga. Hit me with a crib rent-free. You heard? Show me some love, my nigga. Because these New York bills is different. You heard? They super different. I feel like they coming off already because I can't see niggas shit. Todd, what up, bro? Dave Dollar, what's really good? Stephen Brown. Yeah, my monetization and partnership is back on and shit, but like I'm gonna keep it real with y'all niggas. After my last suspension, I can't live my life like this, my nigga. I can't live my life wondering if YouTube is going to suspend my shit or not. You feel what I'm saying? And the reason why my channel goes through these things is because way before I was doing YouTube stories, I had a lot of music on there. You feel me? Way before I had a lot of music, so I got a lot of content on my page that when YouTube runs a fine comb through that shit, they may find content that they don't agree with having monetized for a partnership. So what I had to do was I had to remove a bunch of my music, go subscribe to Gen Pop Music. I had to remove a lot of music, and now I'm putting it on my Gen Pop Music page, and I had to put a lot of things private because they're gonna keep flagging me for shit, and I don't know what it is they flagging me for. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't live my life like that. So you know what I mean? I love my YouTube partnership. It's great. It's decent money and shit like that. But I can't live in fear that every day they're gonna cut my shit off. So I gotta start making other moves right now. You heard what I need? What I really need is sponsorship. You got niggas with half the amount of subscribers that I got that got good partnerships and what you call that shit? Sponsorship. Now I mean, I don't even want corny sponsors, new regular sponsorship. I need an independent sponsor, a nigga with a clothing line, a nigga with, now I mean, something he trying to push, an artist he trying to push to the top, something that a nigga gonna come with some racks every month, some good guaranteed racks every month. I could fuck with you because I could break anything right now. The way this channel is moving, I could break a motherfucking artist, a singer, a rapper. I could break a clothing line. I could break whatever the fuck you trying to break, nigga. I don't care if it's an invention that you invented in your garage, nigga. I could break that shit on this channel with the type of flow. We had 1 million views last month. Anybody with a brain in their head, nigga, if you, whatever you pushing is getting seen by the 1 million motherfuckers on my channel, nigga, you be on. You heard? So get at me, man. I need a real serious sponsor, not no corny nigga. I need a nigga that's with a clothing brand. He trying to win with that clothing brand. Cause I could take your clothing brand to the next motherfucking level on this channel. Louis V, appreciate you for joining that Gen Pop fam membership, my nigga. You heard? Ain't nobody paying 1,100 for nothing in New York no more. That was like 15 years ago when 1,100 was the rent you paid. That shit is double that now, nigga. They try to get niggas out of here for real, for real. Damn, this old white chick got a crazy body. She looking like she about 65. Her shit serious. This joint ain't pulling right, man. Come on, my nigga. My weed game too low for joints that ain't pulling right, man. Come on, don't start not pulling right now when you get to the last of the Mohicans smoking that Gary Payton too, you heard? I ain't fuck with this Gary Payton in a minute, but I'm back on it. It's one of the most consistent strands of marijuana there is. You heard? Review report was popping. Brooklyn Legend Fruit Corner in the building. What's really good? Yeah, we going in this week. We ain't playing no games. I got to get at my bro Puerto Rican Mikey. It was a long, wild, crazy weekend, man. So we ain't getting no work done, man. But we back on it this week. We ain't playing no games. I woke up dumb late today. I had to run out the crib and all of that, my nigga, because I was up to 2, 3 in the morning, fixing my YouTube page. You heard? And I couldn't sleep. I had too much shit on my mind last night. Javon Lloyd was popping. Peace. Davian Frazier was really good. Sean Summers was popping. Wavy Boulder, what up? Shout out to that track me and the bro Wavy just did. It's fire. Goat Lady was populating. Stephen Brown, what up? Billy Deek, what's really? Greg Johnson, what up? Dean Thomas, what's really hood? Lieutenant G, what up? Yeah, man, we dropping at 9:30 though. We ain't playing no games, you heard? Yo, let me tell you something, bro, and that's real talk, real TV. That New York City tour guide shit, It's one of the most lucrative businesses in the motherfucking world, my nigga. I just really don't have time to get it done. But if you get a motherfucking tour guide license, I told y'all niggas that before. You get a tour guide license, son, niggas is making thousands of dollars a day being tour guides in New York City. And I actually have an idea for a tour, because what dudes be doing, they be creating their own tours. You heard? I got a crazy idea for a tour. You feel me? That'll make stupid money. So if you an investor out there and you want to listen to my idea on how to make money as a tourist guide in New York, I got a stupid different idea, a stupid different tourist concept. Because niggas be coming up with their own concepts. Like niggas be like, yo, boom, my tour is about the financial life of New York. So niggas take you to Wall Street, niggas take you to, Bowling Green, niggas take you to different places like that. I got some ideas like a motherfucker for a New York City tourist trip. You feel me? That's crazy. Just gonna have to take a little bit of money, because how I want to finesse it, I need the tour bus and all of that. I need the tour bus wrapped up and all of that, bro. Know what I mean? I got a crazy idea for a tourist trip. Charge niggas $200 each. Do about 100 motherfuckers a day. Real talk. Start that shit off 9 in the morning. Do about 100 motherfuckers a day for the tour. 200 each, nigga. You heard? Telling you, my nigga. Holla at me if you an investor. Get at me. I got ideas that go outside of YouTube, my nigga. I got money ideas. You heard? So let me tell you, bro, don't ever sleep. You go in Midtown, you see a bunch of white people surrounded around one other white person. He's a tour guide, and he's charging them niggas $200 a head, and there's 20 niggas with him. And the tour is for a fucking hour, my nigga. 2 hours. You know how fast 2 hours go in New York City, bro? You could tell them niggas, yo, we going to see 5 different things. After 3 different things, the fucking time done wore out, my nigga. Because they wanted to stop and take pictures and get autographs and this and that. Hey, do whatever y'all want to do. The tour is 2 hours, bro. $200 a pop. And them niggas call you the next day and go on it again. Like, yo, that shit was fun. I want to do that shit again. I ain't no doubt. You heard? I'm telling you, my nigga, I got a stupid idea for a tour game. Different shit. Like, niggas be doing the same old shit in New York. All the parks, all of the financial shit. Nah, I got a crazy idea for a tour that motherfuckers it'd be a waiting list to get on our tour, my nigga. You heard? Real talk. Andros Flower, I don't know how to say that last name, bro. Andros was populating. Know the Ledge was really good. Know what I mean? Yeah, that story of Turquoise is dropping at 9:30. We ain't playing no games. Adam G in the building. What's really good? Wrench Gang in the building. I see you. Matt Russell, Ghetto Guard. What's popping? Coffee Gang Bang is in the building. Know what I mean? I don't know where my nigga Schlong Bong is at. He late to the Schlong. You heard? But we out here, my nigga. We dropping that joint. We dropping that joint at motherfucking 9:30. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's an hour and a half long, bruh. So you might want to save that to your watch later if you can't tune in for the whole hour and a half, because it's gonna be a long ride today, baby. We ain't playing no formal games out here. You heard? But yeah, just let that be known. I'm looking for a sponsor, a real sponsor, something that's not no clown shit either. Like, cause you don't want to have a clown ass sponsor. Like, and you every day you gotta promote some clown shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah. Somebody that's out there trying to come out with their own clothing brand that's official, not no corny shit. Holla at me, my nigga. And we work out some sponsorship. And that sponsorship, I'ma break your brand. It ain't even no talk about it. It ain't no if, it ain't no hope. I'm gonna break your brand, my nigga. I'm gonna wear your clothing line so much, niggas is gonna say, I need to rock that too. You know what I mean? Because you know my style game different. You heard them come on with your shit looking crazy. You know what I mean? So if you a clothing designer or anybody out there with some money, nigga, you heard? Holla at me for that sponsorship. And I'm going to make sure I include you in every episode. And I'm going to break whatever it is you trying to break. If you got an artist that you trying to break, I'm that nigga that you need to break that artist, my nigga. We did 1 million views last month. You don't want to see how 1 million impressions on your artist shit turns out, my nigga. When your artist can't walk through the streets without niggas running down on him, you know you putting your money in the right place. Andros, I appreciate you, my bro. Appreciate that donation, man. Appreciate all the love y'all dudes be showing. I mean, you know, YouTube had me in the poverty hole. And like I said, after a couple of suspensions, it's to the point where now I already know it's not gonna last long. Like YouTube, I'm working on my fat vegetarian page. Go subscribe to my fat vegetarian page. If you see me sharing fat vegetarian videos on the page, that links directly to the fat vegetarian channel. Click on that, subscribe to the fat vegetarian, because I'm trying to get that as my next monetized page, so I ain't got to worry about YouTube hating on my content. Because you know this gangster thug murder shit, sometimes they be hating on it, you feel me? They don't want to see a nigga getting rich off of no motherfucking gangsterism, you heard? So I gotta get that fat vegetarian page up to monetization. You understand what I'm saying? So that I could just drop clean 30-minute food episodes and kill these niggas. You heard? And get sponsors from every major network. See, these sponsors, they don't want to fuck with jail and murder shit, but they'll fuck with vegetarian food, my nigga. So that's my next thing. I'm gonna be pushing that fat vegetarian channel to the moon, and I need all y'all niggas that love the kid to subscribe to the fat vegetarian channel, my nigga, so I could get monetized over there, and I ain't gotta be over here stressing with anxiety, wondering if these niggas is gonna hate on some content that I got. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up, my nigga. Can't live my life like that. I need a big bag. I need a big ass bag. You know what I mean? Keys, what's poppin'? Manny Gomez in the building. Chi-Town in the building. You're a Snow Bunny. Straight up. That's why I wear so much name brand on this channel, my nigga. It ain't everything is strategic, my nigga. I wear all this name brand shit on this channel so that when I do get a clothing line sponsor, niggas know what it is, my nigga. Niggas already used to seeing me with official shit on. So when I throw your clothing line on, it's gonna look official. It ain't gonna look like some bum shit, because I'm not known for rocking bum shit. You heard? Even though I'm a bum on the low. You heard? Brownsville in the building. But yeah, my niggas, that new episode dropping at 9:30, you heard? I stopped eating meat one thing at a time. First, I stopped eating pork. I stopped eating pork when I was in Washington, and one nigga I was fucking with was Guard Body before I was Guard Body, and that nigga was like, I was eating pork. I had a pork chop on my plate. That's when they used to still give niggas pork chops up top. I had a pork chop on my plate. That nigga came in the mess hall. He was like, yo, son, you eating pork? And everybody was laughing like, oh, that nigga eating a pork chop. Oh, shit. From that day on, I deaded that shit. I said, nah, I can't be ridiculed like this. You heard? So I deaded pork. That was 9-3. That was the end of 9-3. That was the last time I ate a piece of pork in the end of 9-3. Then when I went to Franklin in I don't know, I was in Franklin twice, so I don't remember if it was 9-5 or 9-6, but I was with my son Biscuit from Harlem, Polo Grounds. Shout out to my nigga Biscuit, wherever you at, man. I hope you alive and free, man. Real talk. My son Biscuit from Harlem. Now I mean, that nigga worked in the mess hall. That nigga came back from the mess hall one day and he saw me getting ready to go to Chow. He like, yo, son, where you going? I'm like, I'm going to Chow. He like, son, don't go to Chow. I got a can of tuna fish for you. I said, what you talking about, my nigga? He said, nigga, don't eat that shit they serving, nigga. I said, why not? He said, nigga, I work in the mess hall, son. Don't eat that. I said, what's wrong with the shit, nigga? Tell me. You heard? And that nigga was like, yo, my nigga, you know, the meat that shit was, they was having spaghetti and meat sauce. Pause. You heard? And he was like, yo, that meat sauce, my nigga, that they got over that spaghetti, you don't want to eat that, son. He said that shit come in a big, giant bag full of blood and meat. And when we dump it into the tomato sauce, nigga, we do not drain the blood out of that shit. We just dump the whole bag by civilians' orders because it's too much to clean up. So we dump the whole bag of blood and everything into the tomato sauce. And then we boil the meat in the tomato sauce with the blood. So a lot of that redness in that tomato sauce, that's straight cow blood, my nigga. You heard? Once that nigga told me that, I started thinking about the blood, the red tomato sauce mixed with the blood and boiling raw meat in tomato sauce. Like, y'all not even stir frying that up first. Y'all just boiling that and straight. I said, I'm gooch, bro. I'm gooch. That shit turned me off so bad to red meat. I never ate that shit again, my nigga. And that was 9-6 or 9-5. You heard? I just never fucked with it again. I said, I'm good. Then when I came to the town, I still ate chicken and fish. And I mean, I went to a Lower East Side spot one day. I ordered a piece of chicken, a thigh and a leg, sandwiches, whatever. You heard? And I bit into the motherfucking chicken, and that shit was freezing cold in the middle and raw and bloody. And when I bit and I looked that shit, it was bloody and cold. And I bit into a bloody cold chicken thigh that was hot and fried on the outside. I bit into that shit. I said, I'm gooch. I threw that shit on the ground somewhere, and I said I would never eat chicken again, my nigga, because I was already contemplating to stop eating chicken. I was already ready to stop fucking with that dirty bird, you heard? But that was the straw that broke the camel's back when I bit into a dirty bird, and that shit was raw and cold in the middle. I said, I'm Gucci Berry. I deaded that. Then fish. I mean, fish spot on Dykeman. They used to have a nice little fish spot where he used to have fried shrimps and all of that. And I went up in there one day. I said, man, today I ain't gonna fuck with the shrimps. I said, yo, let me get a fried bluefish sandwich, right? So they fried the bluefish up, gave it to me. Nigga, I bit into that shit. That shit was straight rotten. And if you ain't never in your life taste some rotten fish, I warn you, bro. Don't ever in your life let some fish go bad and you taste it, because that shit tastes like 16 dead bodies. I bit into that dead bluefish raw shit that was spoiled that they had on the thing for too long. Bro, the taste of that shit was so disgusting. I said, I will never eat fish again. On top of that, my baby Mars wasn't eating fish, and I ain't want her to have one up on me. So I said, I want to stop eating fish anyway, because I don't want this broad thinking that she more of a superior vegetarian than me at the time. You feel me? But when I tasted that rotten fish, my nigga, I could still taste that shit to this day. That's how disgusting that shit was. I would never forget that taste. Once I said, nigga, I ain't never eating this shit again. And I deaded that shit, my nigga. Real talk. Anami Ware, what's really good? W. Williams, what's really? Majez Fatal, what up? Johnny Blaze, what's really good? Yeah, my niggas, that joint is dropping at 9:30 though, you heard? Cosmic 9, what up? Jamil Exum, what's popping? Y'all niggas know I'm tight, man. I lost my phone, man. I lost my workhorse, man. You know how it feels to lose a workhorse? That's like you had a nice classic car that, you know, it may not have been the newest car or the best car, but it was just a classic car that you kept in classic shape. I lost my shit, man. That shit hurts me. I had a whole episode edited and done on my phone. I got to do that whole episode over. I could have dropped that shit tomorrow. I might drop it tomorrow still. But it's like, I lost my phone, my nigga. My shit was in immaculate condition. I was about to trade my shit in for $500, get a new phone. You feel what I'm saying? So now I was forced to spend $500 fucking dollars out of my pocket that I wasn't expecting to spend and get a new phone. So now my new phone is on the way. I'm pissed off, my nigga. I'm out $500. So all them donations y'all niggas is giving, they right on time, my nigga. Cause ain't nothing worse than an unexpected $500 out your pocket. Nigga, an unexpected $500 out my pocket might throw my bills off for 2 years, nigga. I remember I got locked up. I gotta re-put that story out too. I remember I got locked up and motherfucking them niggas I had to get my car at the impound and all of that shit. It was like $600. Bro, listen, that shit threw me off that shit sent me back to selling crack, my nigga. I'ma keep it real with you. That shit had me fucked up. That shit had me pick up the rocks again. Cause I was off, my nigga. When you in the hood, nigga, you can't afford no $600 gap in your finances, nigga. That shit had me fucked up. I just had to spend a good $500 on the phone. I mean, I can't be letting $500 fuck up my bills. Yurt. Slim Blunt Gang in the building, you already know. Pop 718, what's popping? Oh nah, I claimed my phone on taxes every year, bro. That's a fact. I claim my shit this year. I claim my phone expenses. I do everything on my phone, you heard? So I claim that shit. But it's still like you still out that 500 initially. Know what I mean? I might not have to pay it for taxes next year, but that shit is out my account right now. You heard? And I hate that shit because, nigga, it's 2022. If you find a phone, charge that shit and return that shit. You might get about $40, $50 from a nigga in a good mood. But what's the sense of finding a phone and just having it, nigga? Like, I done found phones. I did that dumb shit in the past. I done found phones on the bus and said, oh, shit, or wherever I found a phone, took that shit home, nigga. That shit got an iCloud lock on it. It's a wrap. You heard? Unless you a motherfucking computer hacker, you not getting into that shit, my nigga. So nowadays, I see a nigga phone, I leave that shit the fuck alone, bro. I ain't touching another nigga phone for what? I can't get into the shit. You heard? I ain't trying to get locked up. Niggas will lock your ass up for a stolen phone nowadays. That shit is grand theft auto, my nigga. You heard? That shit is grand larceny. That shit $1,000, nigga phone. You take a nigga iPhone 13 Pro, that's grand theft. You be on the island sitting up for a nigga iPhone, like, nah. We ain't doing that. I leave nigga shit alone, my nigga. I see a nigga phone sitting on the shit, I'm like, I'm good. You heard? Leave that shit right alone. Somebody sitting around with my dead ass phone in their pocket, like in their house. Niggas got my dead ass phone in their shoebox and shit, nigga. Turn that shit on and return my shit, nigga. The fuck? Niggas got me paying $500 fucking for a phone, nigga. You know, I'm old school, my nigga, so I ain't never gonna get used to that 500 down, then I gotta pay monthly. That's a lot of motherfucking money for a phone, nigga. But I ain't trying to have my pictures blurry as fuck. A lot of y'all niggas, a lot of y'all chicks out there, I'm tired of that, man. A lot of y'all chicks be on social media, y'all think y'all look good, y'all be posting pictures. Them pictures be blurry as a motherfucker, my nigga. You heard? Them low resolution pictures ain't attractive at all. I be telling chicks, yo, I done bought chicks a phone, nigga, like, yo, I can't take it no more. Here, hold this phone down, because your pictures is blurry, nigga. Them shit's dusty. I don't want to see dusty pictures of you. You feel what I'm saying? So with me, I have no choice but to have, I don't have an option of but to have a high quality phone, because I can't deal with you can't be no entertainer or nigga in the public eye and you got a low resolution ass phone. One time I did that for like a year and a half. I was running around with a Sky Pro J7, a Galaxy Sky Pro J7, and I actually thought my pictures was clear and crispy, right? Then when I got a new phone, I looked at them shits, I said, oh my God. My Instagram page was looking like a crack spot. I said, this shit, I can't disrespect myself like this. I deleted every single picture I took with that trash ass J7 Sky Pro, nigga. You heard? That shit was the worst. So I snapped myself into reality like, nah, nigga, you can't never have a budget phone. It ain't never gonna work out for you. You need an official phone. You heard? So I really wanted the motherfucking S22 Ultra, which is basically, see, I always have a Note, but the Note don't exist no more. Now it's just called the Ultra. You feel what I'm saying? So, I usually have a Note. I really wanted that Ultra. You know how much that Ultra was down? $700, my nigga. That's another thing. See, I don't get phones for entertainment and social media. I get phones for business. So I can't do that 128 gig shit. This trash ass iPhone that I'm on right now is 128 gigs. That shit might as well be 10 gigs, nigga. Can you believe we was actually paying for phones that was 16 gigabytes and iPads that was 16 and 32 gigabytes? What was Apple thinking? Niggas was selling us shit with a phone with 32 gigs on it. What the fuck is 32 gigs gonna do for a nigga? You heard? I need a terabyte on my shit. The lowest I could possibly go is 256 gigs. Really, I need the 512, but the 512 be costing too much money. The 512, you gonna pay like 800 down on that shit. You might as well just buy the whole phone for like 1400 or something. You heard? But I really wanted that Ultra 512, my nigga. But I settled for the S21 plus. I mean the S22 plus. Then they was trying to scam me on that. Niggas was trying to get me to get the S21 plus. Like, yeah, the S21 plus. Luckily, I forgot what happened. I wasn't able to do the payment. The payment wasn't going through. So I said, yo, I called back, barking on them niggas like, yo, what the fuck? Brr. Next thing you know, I go back online myself. Nah, nigga, the S22 plus is the same price. They was just trying to get their old S21s off. Negative, nigga. S22 plus. Now here go the humdinger. My house doorbell is hooked up to my phone. So these niggas gonna be trying to ring my phone to bring me my phone, and it's gonna be ringing in the box. You heard? Because it's hooked up to my phone number. So I gotta be on extra point tomorrow like a sniper hanging out in front of my building all day. Cause you know you missed that phone, nigga, and they talk about next day delivery. You be ready to cry, nigga. I done did thirst ball shit. I done called the corporate owner of UPS, woke him out his sleep in his bed with his wife. Yo, nigga, I need my phone. You heard? I'm the type of nigga, I won't get off the phone. I asked for the supervisor, put me on the phone with President Biden, nigga. Yo, I was home, nigga. I don't know what they talking about, missed delivery. I was in front of the building. I need my shit. I'm the only nigga, son. I will make them niggas I will go to the UPS factory spot where they hold the packages. I go in there and raise hell. I need my shit, nigga. I'm not waiting till the next day. I need my shit. Them niggas will find it, bro. I done went up there and raised some hell and found it. You heard? I done chased trucks down the street. Yo! Jumped out. Yo! Nigga about to run me over. Yo, you tried to deliver the package for, here go my ID right here. I don't play no games, son. I'm a psycho when it comes to packages. I paid for overnight shipping, $14.99. Let me get that. Imagine me waiting 5 days for my phone. I'll lose about half of my motherfucking following, nigga. I already ain't put out a video in 3-4 days because I just lost my phone the night of the Barclays shit. We was down there at the Barclays. Niggas started shooting. You heard? Shout out to my nigga John Dilly. Now I mean, we was out there. You might have saw the kid for a hot minute pull up. We was out there. Soon as I get out there, niggas start shooting. Bah, 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 bah. Everybody running, trying to get out the way. I'm like, welcome to Brooklyn, nigga. I'm pulling up. You heard? Still pulled up on the block. Fuck out of here. But yeah, my niggas, I lost my phone. I was so pissed off. I'm still pissed off. I'm the type of nigga, I hate losing stuff. Like, I could have $10 million in the bank. If I lose something, it hurts my heart, my nigga. To know that I lost my crispy, brand new phone. See, I go hard, son. My shit ain't have one scratch on it. You heard? My phone case be in the mail before the phone get there. I slipped up this time. I was supposed to order my phone case last night. I fell asleep. You heard? So I'm fucked up. But I ain't playing no games, nigga. That shit ain't even coming out the box till I get a phone. I go buy a phone case and pay $40 for it before I run around with a phone without no case on it, naked like that. Crazy? Word, that's a good idea, Know the Ledge. I'ma unbox that new shit online because that's what I film with. I'm showing y'all niggas what I film with. I started this shit off with a Galaxy S10e. If you know how small that bastard is, I started the whole first year of the show with a Galaxy S10e. You heard? I gave that shit to my moms. My mom's got it. I said, yo, don't lose my phone because I'm gonna be able to auction this shit off for $37 million when it's all said and done. Do not lose this jack. You heard? My mom's loses more phones than anybody in the universe. So, you know, eventually she's going to end up losing that shit. Now, the Galaxy Note 2, I did the whole second year show and editing off that shit. I mean, the Note 10. I lost that. Little do a nigga know he running around with a historic phone. You heard? So now when I get my 22 plus, I'm going to unbox that for y'all niggas and show y'all niggas what I'm doing it with. You heard? And I'm gonna keep that shit clean and right, because I be getting crazy, my nigga. I be having 46 episodes in my phone. I don't be deleting them shits out my phone. Shit be taking up dumb memory. You heard? I be scared to delete shit, even though shit is backed up on Google Drive, shit backed up on iCloud. I still be scared to delete the shit, bro. Word up. Yeah, my nigga. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know, we being that this is therapy and we come on here and we speak about our addictions and our wrongs, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, I have an addiction to technology. Like, I'm the type of nigga, I would just spend money on technology that I do not need, bro. Like, I do not need no multi-track recorder right now, because I record on my Mac computer that was $1,000. The Mac laptop Air, I can't survive without that either. Like, I can't survive without a Mac Air. Not a regular Mac, a Mac Air. I need that shit light like a Frisbee, nigga, because I be on the go with my shit. You heard? So, you know, I'm a technology maniac, son. Like, I got a motherfucking Mac Airbook Pro. I mean, a Mac Airbook, you know what I mean? And now I want this Dell Windows computer, I think it's Dell, that they got. It's all red shit. You probably seen it on the commercial. Shit is all red, 4K, crazy shit, bro. That costs $500. I don't need that, but I'm gonna get it because it's fire, bro. And I'm just into fucking technology. I'm getting that shit. And then I'm gonna get that. I need that. I don't need to a multi-track recorder, but that Zoom R20, how could I not buy that Zoom R20, nigga? Y'all got a multi-track recorder with a color touch screen, nigga? With all mastering and EQ effects built in? What? Nigga, I'm buying that shit, nigga. You heard? I had the Zoom R16. It was in my trunk when one of my cars got stolen. Real talk. I was crushed. Niggas caught me for my motherfucking R16. But that motherfucking Zoom R20, I need it, my lord. I need that shit. Now, see, if I got that Zoom R20, that's rolling with me all day, every day. I could bring that to anybody crib. Yo, you want to lay a track down? Bust out the Zoom R20. Because I was mastering that Zoom R16. That's why I was mad when it got stolen. Because I was mastering that shit, that Zoom R16. You feel me? You go online, you see I got a song put in St. Laz, Just Incredible. You'll see I'm on the Z, I'm playing the song off of the R16. So imagine when I get that R20. So I want that R20. I'm just coming clean with y'all niggas. I'm about to start a new show too. I ain't even gonna blow it up on what the show is about, but this shit gonna shoot through the roof, my nigga. Watch. So if you're an investor out there and you want to invest in a whole new YouTube channel, that don't got nothing to do with my channel, because I got a genius idea for another YouTube channel that I'm starting up, and it's gonna blow through the roof. So if you want to invest in that channel, holla at me. But yo, on some G shit, that R20 I need, right? Then I need that Boss DB80. Look that up, the Boss DB80. That's a small battery-powered portable recorder that you can have in your pocket, nigga, and make a professional song on that shit. You understand? See, other genres, I wouldn't recommend trying to make a professional song. You're an R&B singer, a rock star, you have live instruments. But as a rapper, you can make a professional song in your pocket with that Boss DB80. So I need the Boss DB80. That's $300. That's kind of overpriced for that little shit. You heard? But I heard it's a great, I heard it works. So I need that DB80 just for the car. That's just for the car. Then I need the R20. That's my instrument. Like, you know how some niggas play a saxophone, some niggas play a motherfucking piano. When you're a recording artist, you supposed to play a multi-track recorder, nigga. That's your instrument. If you a real rapper, you supposed to master a multi-track recorder. You can't depend on the internet and a computer for the rest of your life. What if it was a nuclear war and you needed to motherfucking record something and it ain't no computers? Nigga, you got the motherfucking multi-track recorder and you need to master it the way a nigga master playing a saxophone. You heard? And you need to be able to pop that shit out and be like, what? What? You want to do a song? You heard? So that's why I need that R20, because as a recording artist, think about that. Recording artists. See, a lot of niggas is performers, a lot of niggas is rappers, but a lot of niggas ain't recording artists. When you're a recording artist, that means it's an art to record. Recording is an art form to you, and you paint a picture like a painter with recording. And that's what I do. I'm a recording artist. Anybody who truly knows LAZ, my song catalog is disgusting. It's disgusting. But anyway, I need that motherfucking R20. So that's the next purchase that I'm gonna buy. That shit crazy, my nigga. And it's only $400. It's an excellent price, if I may say so myself, for such a great piece of machinery. You heard? So I'm gonna get that R20. This is all summertime action. I'm gonna get that R20 because I'm on the go. I ain't gonna be in the house recording songs. I'm in the whip with it. Now I mean, I'm gonna get the R20. I'm gonna get the DB80 portable joint. Then when my money is up even more, I'm getting the Pixel, and I'm gonna get that phone you talking about, Know the Ledge. You heard? I forgot to research that phone. I meant to research that phone before I made a purchase, but you know, I was thirsty. I can't go another 2 days without a phone. Frank White was populated. Mike Lopez Jr. was really. That's a fact. Rodney Anderson, what up? Yo, I got a crazy word to my mother. We dropping in another 20 minutes, you heard? Michael Davis was really. Yeah, I need a drone too, my nigga. I need a 4K drone so I could turn that shit from maps, from Earth maps, to turn that shit to motherfucking real live drone footage. So when I go do a story about Fort Greene, I could just throw the drone over Fort Greene illegally right quick. Now I mean, catch that shit. Just throw that shit up there for 5-10 minutes. Catch that shit. Have the drone footage. Woo wee! Imagine these stories being told with the drone footage going around the neighborhoods and zooming in on the blocks where this shit happened at. Shit different. So what I would need is I need a 4K drone, and then I need a nigga that's an expert flying drones to be on the payroll, because I don't want to lose my drone. I ain't trying to fuck up the drone, and I need a nigga that's nasty with it. You heard? You throw the monitor on and you just watch that shit in the sky and fly all around with that shit. I pay a nigga to do that. You heard? I'll take a whole week off and I'll just go drone film all of the places I be doing stories about. Harlem, Dykeman, Brownsville, Fort Greene. I'll just get all that drone footage in 1 week, my nigga. Then I'll back that shit up to a hard drive, and anytime I do a story, I just pull that shit off the hard drive. Bloom! You heard? So, you know, ain't nothing gonna stop this flow, my nigga. We all gonna get it. You heard? We out here to win. We ain't out here to lose, man. Heard? I never really lost that nothing. That's why I be trying to tell niggas, like, I never really lost that nothing in my life. Anything I ever tried to do, I won and got it done. It may have not been as fast as I wanted it, but I got it, bro. You heard? I don't do losing. And that's a fact. But yeah, my niggas, we moving into the future, man. We moving into the future, you heard? LS, what's popping, my bro? I see you. You heard that new episode. Abdul Shakur was popping. That new episode is dropping in another 17 minutes, you heard? Now, let me tell y'all about this episode that's dropping. This is not a regular episode. This is a movie. You heard? It's an hour-and-a-half movie. And when y'all watch this movie, you're gonna know, and I need you to leave in the comments if you feel that this shit could be adapted into a real movie. Because I'm giving niggas the script. Like, niggas be like, yo, write a screenplay. I'm not writing a screenplay. I'm giving y'all niggas the screenplay, a visual screenplay of everything that took place. If you a writer out there, you know you could turn this shit into a 2-hour movie easily. The script is an hour-and-a-half, you heard? So, this story that I'm dropping, the story of Turquoise, serial killer in the project. It's called Body Parts, the story of Turquoise, serial killer in the projects, you heard? And it's about a real life serial killer that I knew and was friends with that, you know, he started bugging out and killing people, my nigga. You heard? He started bugging out and killing people. And he put us through a lot of bullshit. He put us all through a lot of bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? And I wasn't going to talk about this story because it's sensitive and, but I needed to talk about it because motherfuckers was actually sitting around thinking that old people and old ladies and shit was sitting around actually thinking I had something to do with this shit. And I did not. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like this story needed to be told anyway to clear the air in Dykeman Projects. For anybody who ever wondered what took place, for everybody who ever said, I'm not going in that building no more because all of them niggas is murderers, now you get to see the story on what really happened and you could fucking relax. You understand what I'm saying? But, rest in peace to the people who died in the story. I knew them both. And they was cool motherfuckers. And, the shit should have never took place. So, you just got to hear the story of Turquoise for yourself, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? It's a sad story, and it's a scary story, and it's a wild story. You feel me? But it's all real life shit. It's what happened. You can't sugarcoat your life. You feel me? You can't sugarcoat your life, my nigga. If you experience certain things in life, you got a right to talk about it. And if you don't talk about it, you keep it all balled up inside of you, it's going to turn into some type of shit later on down the line. You feel what I'm saying? VG Talent was popping. Yeah, my bro Adam G, man. Tune in 9:30, another 15 minutes. Check that out. See if your boy is as dope as he thinks he is. And see if your boy is as dope as y'all think I am. You feel what I'm saying? Skinny Shug, I appreciate that donation, my brother. I appreciate that donation. I mean, shout out to all the dudes that's hitting up that Cash App, that been slaying that Cash App. My Cash App is $ genpopfam. Ain't no shame in my game. I need all the money I could get. Yeah. But yeah, man, I need y'all niggas to watch this movie that's dropping in 14 minutes. And I need y'all to tell me, because I do stories easily. I filmed a story the other day, and now the shit is stuck on my iPhone because 128 gigabytes, and I made a mistake and filmed 2 of the segments in 4K. So now they giving me problems, and I don't even know if I'm gonna have to film the whole episode over. That's what I get for having a 128 gig phone in the first place. But this movie that I put together, it kind of took a long time. It took weeks. It took like a week for me to film this shit, like a whole 7 days or something like that to film this shit. And I put my blood, sweat, and tears into the editing process and everything. So I'm proud of it. You feel what I'm saying? And I want y'all to let me know, am I dope as I think I am? Should I really be calling out HBO and telling them niggas I need 80 million and all of that? This story will tell. Because this is something that is a project that I really worked on. Regular stories, I tell them shits in my sleep. But this shit was a project because I had to remember all type of shit, and I had to give y'all niggas a synopsis on the characters involved. It's a complicated situation. You're straight up. Yeah, my niggas. Facts Media Global, what up? Listen, man, we ain't playing no games with none of that, my nigga. If you having extreme chest pains, go to the hospital, nigga. Go to the emergency room and don't even play no games. You heard? If you having real chest pains and them shits is consistent, go to the hospital and get that shit checked out. Have an EKG immediately, my nigga. Because I'm not playing no chest pain games. If I feel like a crazy pain in my chest and that shit keep going on for a half hour, 20 minutes, I'm walking into the emergency room, bro. I don't care if I don't got no coverage, nothing, whatever. Bill me $5,000 that I'll never pay. Y'all gonna give me that EKG, though. You heard? I don't play no games because I know somebody who walked into an emergency room 2-3 times telling them they had an extreme headache and them niggas sending them home with Tylenol, nigga. And they had a brain aneurysm. You feel what I'm saying? And they could have caught that shit on time. You feel what I'm saying? If niggas is listening. Now, I mean, yo, if you don't watch that Michael Shea shit, you got to watch that Michael Shea show. Shout out to Michael Shea, man. That nigga is funny as fuck. You heard? That shit on HBO, that damn Michael Shea. Che, or I don't know if it's Shea or Che. I think it's Che, like Che Guevara. You feel what I'm saying? But
Son is a funny bastard. You heard? That nigga a Taurus pig. You know I'm on my astrology shit. That nigga a Taurus pig. He's a funny motherfucker. But you gotta watch his shit because his shit is crazy political. And he got a new skit on one of his joints where he was showing a pregnant black woman having a baby, like how black people get treated in the medical field. Like, and that shit ain't no lie, my nigga. Because when my son almost was born in the back of a cab. I'm gonna tell this story one day. But my wife was ignoring the motherfucking contractions, thinking it was her first pregnancy, like it was all sweet. And she almost delivered in the back of a cab. So by the time we got upstairs to the emergency room, my son was already coming out. Bro, do you know these motherfuckers was like, hold on, let me make sure y'all insurance check out first. Niggas wanted to see insurance information while my son's head was coming out, my nigga. I almost missed my child's birth, number one. You understand what I'm saying? Because the bitch had me filling out fucking forms before I went into the delivery room. Bro, I'm a clown. We clowns that we didn't sue these motherfuckers. And if something would have happened to her or my child, I'll be a zillionaire right now because I'd have sued these niggas for everything in the world. But that's how they act when you black, nigga. You black, you show up at the emergency room with your head in your shoulder, in your arm. You can have your whole head in your arm. Like, yo, my head came off. Niggas be like, do you have Medicaid? Fill out this form right here. Like, that's how they treat black motherfuckers. Now, I mean, they don't treat other races like that. Come in, like, they think we all don't have no coverage. So they be, bruh, niggas was trying to hold up the delivery of my child to see if we had insurance first. You heard? If I could rewind that, I'll spit in that bitch face, my nigga. Insurance? Smack your head off, nigga. Don't ask me for no fucking insurance, nigga. She about to have birth. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? But yeah, bro, that's how they get down. So when I seen that Michael Che, I know that shit hit the news recently, that it's a fact that, you know, black people in hospitals get treated completely different than other races. You heard? We get shitted on, nigga. But when son did that skit, he made me remember that shit. Like, oh shit, they was treating my son shit like that, nigga. They wasn't playing no fucking games. Them niggas was trying to get insurance paperwork while a head was coming out. Like, what the fuck? Niggas is foul, bro. Sean Frazier, what's popping? What you want to hear, my bro? We getting spam chat, porn chat, spam messages. That's a good sign. That means we moving out here. We schmoving out here. But yeah, that new episode is dropping in 8 minutes. We gonna premiere the episode. You feel me? I need all of y'all to comment, gang that up. This is my first video back since my account is back active. Like I said, I'm not too enthused and I'm not too happy that my account status is back on YouTube because I'm gonna keep it real with you. Their system is glitchy, and what's gonna happen is gonna end up in a class action lawsuit because they be suspending people's accounts from shit that the machine is picking up. That the machine is wrong, my nigga. The machine is picking up wrong information, and y'all suspending niggas' account and stopping niggas' money for 30 days when I got a fucking rent to pay, nigga, and kids to feed. Y'all can't be suspending my shit for 30 fucking days, and then when they suspend you, you can't contact YouTube customer service for your shit because you suspended, which makes no sense. I should be able to speak to a human being about my livelihood that y'all chopping off for some fucking mistake that the machine picked up. A human being needs to be speaking to me, not no fucking machine deciding whether or not I'm gonna get paid for the next 30 days. So that whole system is faulty and that shit needs to be redesigned, and it's gonna end up in a fucking class action lawsuit. You understand what I'm saying? Because, bro, you starving a nigga for 30 fucking days for some shit, and then you don't even tell a nigga what it was. You don't say it was this video right here. It was that video. You don't say none of that, bro. That's crazy. You heard? So I'm not enthused, my nigga. I'm not enthused. Like, I'm not enthused. So what I motherfucking need is a major sponsor, and I'm gonna get it real soon. And when y'all see it, y'all gonna know it's real. I'm gonna get a real sponsor where I ain't got to worry about YouTube. If YouTube is acting right, they acting right. But I got a sponsor that guarantees my guap every month. So if you out there with a major clothing line, you out there with a major product you trying to move, you out there trying to push some legal marijuana, you out there trying to push a sports drink, you out there, whatever it is you trying to break, my nigga, holla at me and we gonna break that motherfucker on this channel. And that's a fact, nigga. Cause we get 1 million views a month. You gotta be a goddamn, I'm a maniac right now that I don't have a major sponsor with 1 million a month. But you know why I don't have a major sponsor? Cause I don't really want niggas fucking with, I don't want to fuck with nobody. I could have had a major sponsor by now, but I would have to be in cahoots with other people. And I'm not really into being in cahoots with people like that. You feel me? I'm a lone ranger, my nigga. I've been grinding all this time by myself. I don't really want to grind with nobody in the fourth quarter unless they bringing some money to the table. Because a nigga will try to get on your team with 3 minutes left in the last game of the finals. You feel me? While you up by 10. Niggas want to get in and check in and get that ring with you. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, bro, you got to bring some paper to the table to get a ring with me, my nigga. Because you wasn't with me when I was shooting in the motherfucking Brownsville night gym. You heard? You wasn't with me, my nigga. You heard? So unless you come in with some bread that's giving me a certain level of insurance for fucking with you, I ain't interested, my nigga. You heard? But I'm gonna get with the right motherfucker real soon, and we gonna get a major sponsor on this channel. And when I get that sponsor, nigga, we going to Hollywood, baby. You heard? Gen Pop, we going to Hollywood, nigga. We running down on HBO and all of that, and we getting a motherfucking deal, and we getting this content to the world, nigga. You heard? But, like I said, tomorrow we could wake up and a major celebrity like Kanye West could just be like, yo, you know what my new favorite shit is? Gen Pop, St. Laz. And it'd be over for us, my nigga. We get 3 million followers overnight, it'd be over for us. And that could very well happen. It may just happen. You heard? Because we putting out a lot of positive energy and a lot of positive karma, my nigga, on this channel. And that's going to come back as some great karma. We helping a lot of people on this channel. You understand what I'm saying? We giving niggas that therapy. We giving the youth something to listen to know, look, nigga, you ain't the only nigga that been through that shit. We all been through this shit. Like, we stick together, we powerful. So the type of karma we putting out there is going to come back as some major karma for us. You heard? And that's a fact. So I'm just sitting here waiting. It's an art to receiving. You heard? You got to turn your whole body into a receptor. Your whole mind and consciousness got to turn into an antenna, a receptor. Like, you pick up that signal and you get that fucking bag, nigga. And that's a fact. Kenny Bronco, what's really good? My nigga Adam G, like, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to blow you up, Adam G, but I'm going to keep it real. You's a real motherfucker, my nigga. You's a real dude. I appreciate how you be looking out for me. You understand what I'm saying? I appreciate how you support this channel. I don't take shit like that for granted, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because niggas be having no idea what type of shit I go through in these streets. You feel what I'm saying? So niggas out there supporting the channel like that, I mean, y'all know who y'all are. Adam G, you one of them. Know the Ledge, you one of them. True supporters on this channel. Like, I appreciate y'all dudes, man. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm happy that niggas get what I'm trying to do, bro. You know what I mean? I'm happy about that. You know what I mean? And I'll never take that shit for granted. Ain't no nigga could ever say, ain't no Gen Pop fam in these streets could ever say they ran up on LAZ and I was funny style. I ain't with that, my nigga. I ain't with that, because it's niggas out here, nigga, they can't get 5 niggas to support what they do. So if I get niggas supporting what I do, like I said, it's always gonna be love, my nigga. It's always gonna be love. You know what I mean? We a different type of genre of entertainment over here. So, you know, the fans ain't just fans over here. Fans, population of the jail, nigga. That's a fact. Know what I mean? But dudes be running up on me in the street. They know what it is with me, nigga. I don't care if you see me with my kids and I'm in Applebee's eating with my kids and you rep that Gen Pop, holla at me, nigga. My kids will understand. You heard? You know how niggas be getting Hollywood, yo, I'm eating, Paul. I'm not with that, my nigga. You heard? Give a fuck about that food, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that. I mean, my kids better be happy that their father got support like these. But yo, I'm with my kids, homeboy. Chill. Nah, nigga, my kids gonna understand. Listen, these is the niggas who pay for your fucking private school. You heard? So when you see a fan, you make sure he see all teeth. Like my nigga Murder said, nigga, when I come out, I want to see all teeth, nigga. I better see pearly whites. I better see a dental exam when I hit that yard, nigga. Rest in peace, my nigga Murder, the realest that ever did it. Sean Penn was popping. Yo, we dropping in 1 minute. You heard? We dropping in 1 minute. The story of Turquoise is 125 people in the building. I need all of y'all niggas to come over here and meet me on the premiere, my nigga. You heard? If you can't watch the whole thing, you know, check in. Check in with the fam. You heard? We dropping right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna wait till the shit turns 9:30. And then it starts premiering. We slide over to that premiere and put that twerk in. You heard? I'm gonna go somewhere in the cut, roll up another slim blunt, watch this shit with y'all. Then I gotta holler at my nigga. You heard? Do this interview. I gotta catch up on some interviews. My phone should be here tomorrow, hopefully. Once my phone get here, I'm back at it. I could do interviews in the crib and shit like that, but I'm back at it, bro. But yeah, my niggas, that joint is dropping. Oh, it's 9:30, baby. You heard? It's 9:30. Santana show was popping. It's 9:30. Let's roll over to that premiere. You heard? I'll meet y'all niggas over there. Pause.